Kennedy Dragons. Today is Monday. It is November 8th. It is the 62nd day of school. I'm Mr. Butcher. It's my job to keep you guys safe so that you can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully you've left your average at home or on the bus and you're ready to have a respectful and responsible day. Speaking of responsibility, responsible is doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort. Our first responsibility that we have each day is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country and at our school. We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, our school pledge, as well as doing our moment of silence. When we do our pledge, we want to stop what we're doing. We want to put our stand up tall, put our hand over our hearts like this. We want to say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. Leading us in the pledge today is Caitlin from Miss Caldwell's third grade class.
I pledge allegiance of the flag to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I'll be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my life. I'll work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. Another responsibility that we have and responsible is just doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort is to slow down the spread of germs. One way we can do this is by frequently washing our hands. When we wash our hands, we want to use soap and water. If we cannot use soap and water, which is really better, we can use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer, but we want to try and use soap and water. When we wash our hands, we want to make sure that we are washing all parts of our hands. The palms of our hands, the back of our hands, in between our fingers, our fingertips, our wrists, and our thumbs. Because when we wash our hands, we want to make sure we're doing it for at least 20 seconds. So let's get some hand sanitizer or some soap and water. Let's model what that looks like now. So get the palms of your hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of your hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of the other hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in between your fingers, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your fingertips, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the other fingertip, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your other thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your wrist, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your other wrist, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now your hands are nice and clean. Today is Friday, so that means Dad Joke Friday. We're going to do all of our dad jokes about baseball because guess what? We live in the state of Georgia and we are the world champion Atlanta Braves. Yes, baseball World Series champs. I know it's football season, but you know what? You guys have never seen a World Series champ in your entire life, so we're going to celebrate with some dad jokes about baseball. So, what did the baseball glove say to the ball? Catch you later. There'll be 4 more of those. Now that we have done our hand washing, we've done our moment of silence and our pledges, let's show respect to those that have birthdays today. We have one birthday today. Happy birthday to Kaiden Tucker, who is 11 years old. We'll make sure that you get your birthday ribbon. All right, our next responsibility, remember responsible is just doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort, is to make your lunch choice. Lunch choice today, chicken filet sandwich, lettuce, tomato, and pickle, French fries, and fruit sherbet. If you do not want Chick-fil-A sandwich, you can always get yogurt and muffin or the PB&J. So make your choice now. All right, one of our goals is to increase our vocabulary. One of the ways we do this is through our picture of the week. Here's last week's picture. We asked you on Friday to find some prepositional phrases, those words that show a relationship between two nouns. Mr. McCoy had the kids are behind the gate and they want to climb over the gate. Miss Kinney had one of the kids fell on accident and was attacked by the zombie. The kids are at the zombie park. And then we had Miss Ham's class had. The horrified children ran to the gates of the haunted house. While they were climbing up the gates, the regular civilian kid who was turned into a zombie leaned over to bite Wolverine. The zombie kids growled, "Give me back my collectible action figures." Wolverine climbed faster, got over the gates, and opened them. Suddenly, a crowd of zombies rushed towards the open gate. Wolverine and the cheerleader tried to close the gate. "Marcus, wake up!" called a voice. Marcus woke up and looked around the room. He saw his Wolverine costume hanging on his closet door, and the mom stopped beside his bed. "I had the scariest of dreams," he sighed. Oh, love it when it's a dream. All right, this week's picture. Here is this week's picture. I love this. Yes. More celebration of the Atlanta Braves being the world champion. Here's our picture for the week. Today, just look at it. We're going to be looking for nouns. We're going to be looking for verbs and adjectives and prepositions. Another picture that we can celebrate the world champion Atlanta Braves. But be thinking of it. Not only is it becoming a vocabulary, it's also a great writing activity for you to use as class. So here's the picture of the week this week. I hope you enjoy and I hope you participate. All right, our morning message today is on diversity. When you consider the fact that there are more than 6 billion people on the planet, it's hard to believe that all 6 billion of us are different. Not 2 of us are alike. Even identical twins have their differences. We come in all colors, shapes, and sizes. We have different ideas, beliefs, and ways of looking at the world. This is what makes our world so interesting and exciting. There is, however, one thing we all share. One thing that makes us alike. We are all human. Now listen to the words from Nobel Prize winner Desmond Tutu. We can only be human together. Today, as you look around your world, notice how different we are and then think about what we all share in common. We're all human beings. There's something to think about on Mr. Butcher. Make today your masterpiece or not. Remember, the choice is yours. And that is so true. We're all different, but we do have one thing in common. We're all human and living in this world together. That means we need to respect each other and respect the differences, but also know that we have to share this world, so we need to make sure we get along. Be kind. Be respectful. All right, we're no longer under a mask mandate, except for in certain situations, like riding the bus, or if you've had COVID exposure in your class, or if you're just choosing to wear your mask. So if we are wearing our mask, let's make sure we're putting it on the right way, putting it on over our nose and our mouth. Make sure it's tight around your ears so it doesn't hang down. You guys have a great day. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great Today's book is Birds. The author is Kevin Hankiss, and the illustrator is Laura Dronzik. Kevin Hankiss is actually a illustrator as well, but this one, he didn't do the pictures, he just did the words. We do read alouds for several reasons. One, we want to make sure that we are modeling what good readers do, reading fluently, reading the words correctly at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. And we also want to give you the opportunity to practice what good readers do as they're listening to stories being read or being read to themselves. Listen for this is a kind of a nonfiction book, so we're kind of looking for the main idea and those details as we go along for this. Also, too, we want to expose you to different authors and different genres. So all this week is Kevin Hankiss books. So here we go, Birds by Kevin Hankiss, illustrated by Laura Dronzik. In the morning, I hear birds singing through the open window. Sometimes birds are so loud you can hear them through closed windows. Birds can be yellow or blue or brown or red or even green, I think. What color birds have you seen? Sometimes they are so black that you can't see their eyes or their feathers, just the shapes. Birds can be big or little, or any size in between. I like how Kevin Hankiss makes little actually little. Helps you kind of understand it. Once I saw 7 birds on the telephone wire. They didn't move, and they didn't move, and they didn't move. I looked away for just a second. What do you think happened? Make a prediction. Yeah. And they were gone. If birds made marks with their tail feathers when they flew, think what the sky would look like. That would be pretty cool. If clouds were birds, the sky would look like this. Flying. Or this. Kind of resting. Nighttime. Sometimes in the winter, a bird in a tree looks like one red leaf left over. I like those red birds. They're called cardinals. If there are lots of birds in one tree and they all fly away at the same time, it looks like the tree yelled. Let's see what it looks like. Surprise! Yeah, that's pretty cool. If I were a bird, I'd ask where all the other birds go when it's stormy and they can't get home to their nests. Where do you think they go? I like to pretend I'm a bird. I can't really fly, but I can do this. Make a prediction. What do you think they're doing? I can sing. Birds by Kevin Hankiss, illustrated by Laura Dronzik.